All right, what's happening? What's happening? Where's everybody at? Hey, if you're snowed in like I am, hey, you ain't got nothing else better to do. Just go ahead and jump online and let's talk about it. It's your boy Damon. I'm here with the DK and Tree podcast. Hey, man. Hey, look, whoever got any parts of this storm is a mess. Okay. I mean, it's been a mess out here. So listen, I'm just like this. Hey, if you're snowed in like me, hey, let's just come on and have a good time. Let's just talk about everything. Oh, where you been at, Tish? Where you been at? Where you been at, Tish? We ain't gonna talk about that head coaching thing with you all. But hey, listen, I never got a chance to come on here and say congratulations. Y'all did beat us. And but how y'all let Houston come in there and just shellac y'all the way y'all did? That was crazy. Work. That's where I've been. Work, work, and work. Oh my goodness. But hey, I had time. I ain't got nothing but time today. Like I said, jump on and talk about these championship games. And hey man, Seattle did their thing. Seattle did their thing. I mean, it's been crazy as far as like all the work that we have been doing down here. Like I said, being snowed in and whatever. It is what it is. But hey, listen, we all enjoyed those games yesterday. You say you don't care anymore. Why you don't care no more? Wait a minute, why you don't care no more? Listen. It happens. But you hiring Mike McCarthy, that's another story. That's another story right there. I can't even get over that one. I can't not get over that one at all. I was like, wait, what? They did what? You went from Tomlin to McCarthy? You know something? Super Bowl is going to be born. The whole system is messed up. No, I don't think it's going to be more. Because you have to look at it like this. Now, I will say this. I don't want New England to win. Okay? Hello. I don't want New England to win at all. I'm going to be the first to tell you. I do not want New England to win. Because then I got to hear about this whole, we got 7 rings. And I'm not trying to hear none of that nonsense at all. Now, I am going with Seattle. The reason I am going with Seattle is because the head coach used to be our defensive coordinator, who should have been our head coach to begin with. So, yeah, I wanted the Rams to go too. That was a barn burner yesterday with the Rams. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you subscribing. With the Rams yesterday, that was a barn. The first half, that wasn't really, really bad. Hello, welcome in. But the second half was just off the chain. I was like, oh. Now, if Woodland would have cost Seattle that game, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy because the simple fact that y'all had them on a penalty. Hello, welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, if it came in off a penalty. Now, with them coming in off a penalty, and then they went down and scored a touchdown, and Puka Nacua on Woodland. Come on now. Come on. That was a bomb burner yesterday. But if the Rams would have won that game, that would have been because of Woodland. And Woodland was on the sideline, jaw-jacking at his own teammates. So, listen, that was a bomb burner yesterday. I really enjoyed that game yesterday. So, but like I said, it was crazy. It was crazy. Let me say, I represent those Eagles, even though they choke hard this year. Mike, let me say this to you. Let me say this to you real fast, Mike. With the Eagles, my co-host, he's an Eagles fan, and he broke something down to me that I really didn't understand with the Eagles play calling. So, and if you look at it, if you look at their games, it was like this. It was first down is Saquon, second down Saquon, third is either pass or run with Jalen, then fourth down punt. They did that through all out the season. And I couldn't even believe that until I actually looked at the game. My team's the Ravens. If you can see behind me, that's my team who I rep. I rep the Ravens. So, and we're not out of it. My girl Tish in here, she's a Steelers fan. They beat us in that championship game. Luke missed the kick, and it is what it is. We home. It was on the couch. But, yeah, with the Eagles, he showed me that. And then when I was watching them play the 49ers, and I was like, the 49ers is really banged up and beat up. and you lost to the 49ers, I was like, wow. Philly was clearly the better team. Clearly was Philly the better team. I will not. I will always talk. I always get on here and talk. But like I said, the 49ers was clearly the better team in that game. So it's crazy how they lost that game. But AJ Brown, one of them passes that they threw up to him, he should have caught that pass. But that's the second one, that was clearly he should have caught it. I think he should have caught both of them. Hey, you getting paid a whole bunch of money. So it is what it is. So, but like I said, Seahawks, hey, listen, the Rams and Seahawks, that game yesterday was a barn burn. I enjoyed that from beginning to end. Now, as far as the Patriots, man, I really didn't want them to win that game. You a Broncos fan? I'm sorry, man. Hey, listen. I'm gonna go on your coach here for a second. When he went for it on the fourth down play, he should have took the points. Because if he would have took the points, if you looked at the dynamics of the game, that game never scored really another point. That game never scored another point. It would have been 10-10. They probably went into the overtime, and then at that time, made the best team win. And, hey, man, hey, listen, I know how you feel. Hey, listen. And especially when they said the stat that y'all never won a game up there in the playoffs, I'm like, wait, what? I said, that's crazy. So, hey, man, I feel for you. But like I said, I definitely didn't want the Patriots to go. And I definitely ain't trying to hear this. We got 7 championships. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I am. So I'm definitely rooting for the Seahawks on that. Yeah, Patriots, yeah. Even without Tom Brady, I still don't like the Patriots. But I'm pretty sure any Patriots fan that may go ahead in here and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm a Patriots fan. I just like to stop." I got you. Let's see. Well, let's go Phillies this baseball season. Yeah, the Eagles play calling was horrible. Yeah, the Eagles play calling was horrible. It was horrible. And like I said, they did the same thing. They didn't change it up or whatever. But, the best part about the Patriots game and the Broncos game that I really like, it started snowing. I was like, now we get into some football. We really going to see who going to win this game. And Patriots end up pulling it out. I hate to say it. But I was impressed with Stidham. I mean, I didn't expect somebody to not really have really played the game in 3 years to come in there and perform the way he did. And he threw some bombs down the field. I said, ooh, oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Bring it on. Bring it on. Yeah, but like I said, the games, I really, really enjoyed the games yesterday. It's gonna be a good matchup. Everybody thinks that it's probably really not gonna be that good of a game. No, it's gonna be a good game in the Super Bowl. Because both coaches are gonna be scheming up. So you got an offense playing against a really good defense. And with a really good defense, they say defenses win games. So we'll see. We will see what happens. But like I said, I'm putting my money on the Seahawks. I mean, if anybody out there want to go with the Patriots, hey, let me know. Maybe we can make a little friendly bet. I'm all for it. I am all for it. But like I said, hey, tell me what teams you repping. If you like your teams this season, if you didn't like what they did this season, if you think anything can change, hey, we got a new head coach in the helm in Baltimore. I'm happy about that. I didn't know much about him, so I had to start researching Jesse. And what I noticed what he did with the Chargers was their defense was off the chain. They had top 5 defense in the NFL. They had a crazy stat that I didn't really realize. And the stat was this, that they went 0 for like 30-something on third downs. No team scored a third down conversion on them the whole season. I said, that's crazy. But see, that's what you need. You need a defense to get you over that hump. So, yeah, you definitely need a defense to get you over that hump. So, it is what it is. Like I said, hey, we know who's going to be playing for the Lombardi. Hey, February 8th is going to be a big, big day, and either someone's going to go home happy and someone's going to go home sad. It is what it is. There's got to be a winner and there's got to be a loser. And I think the Seahawks is going to take that game. So that's my pick. Like, again, I don't want the Patriots to win. I'm just being very biased about it. I don't want the Patriots to win that game. And if they do, we will never hear the end of this one. And that's for anyone that's any fan. We'll never hear the end of it. So, like I said, I'm definitely ready. I am definitely ready. So, hey, I see y'all watching. Hey, what teams y'all rep? So we can talk about your teams. Hey, it don't even have to be in the NFL. It could be college. It could be baseball. Hey, just tell me who you repping. Tell me where you're from. Let me see. Let's go Hawks. Okay, I got you. I got you. Listen. I'm just happy that everything is over. But Tish, you still in here? Because hey, we gotta talk about your Steelers here for a second. Going from a great coach and Mike Tomlin to this guy. This guy? I'm just saying this guy. I mean, Mike McCarthy. You know something? Art Rooney, I think that's y'all owner's name. Rooney, that's his name. What was he thinking? I'm just saying, what was he thinking? What was he thinking? Because now he's reminding me, starting to get like Jerry Jones, real delusional. Let me just hurry up and hire somebody. What do you mean why? Listen, I don't know why. You tell me why. I'm just saying. I have no idea. When I saw that, a couple friends that I actually texted them. I said, Mike McCarthy. I mean, did he do that good? You want to know too? I'm just saying. It is a new day in the AFC North, other than the Cincinnati Bengals, because they decided to keep Zach Taylor. But it's a new day. It's a new day. We get a new head coach. Y'all get a new head coach. And then the Browns, they say they want you to write an essay to apply for their head coaching job. What are they think? I have no idea. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that they actually hired that guy. Of all people, you could have waited and say, hey, okay, we got some more coaches out here. We got other better people out here that we can probably go ahead and just say, hey, but no, they said, nah, he's a hometown boy. Yeah, let me go ahead and give it to him. Seriously, look it up. The Browns won an essay for you to get their head coach position. Where do you send your app? I said, you got to be kidding me. But you know something though? To go coach Shedeur? Yeah, because he would be my number one. I'm like, nah, we ain't doing this controversy or anything like that. Shedeur is going to be my quarterback. We're going to go ahead and make a play and start building around him to make him successful to lead the Browns. Because Shedeur is actually a good quarterback. It's just they're not trying to give him a chance. And it's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. And with Cleveland's defense has always been great. You just need an offense to offset it. If they get both of them together, hey, teams better watch out. Cleveland ain't going to be at the bottom of the barrel no more. They mess around, win the AFC North one day. No. Put it this way. Okay, you say he's all right. I say he's better than Aaron Rodgers. And only reason is because Rodgers is past his prime. And I don't understand why they want to be past their prime and they want to keep playing. Hey, when it's over, it's over. Hey, you got your ring? You got a ring. You got something in the league that a lot of people don't have, a Super Bowl championship. And I think he was wasn't he the MVP in that game, I believe? You say, hell no. Nah. Yeah, yes. Rodgers in his prime, I would say, yeah, he's much better than Shedeur. But Rodgers not in his prime. Shedeur is a lot better. It was okay. Whose fault was it then? Who fault if it wasn't Rodgers' fault? Here's what I can blame it on. Here's what I can blame it on. And it goes to your coaches, right? It goes to your GM there in Pittsburgh, because here's the thing. It's exactly what you're saying. Our offensive line was slacking. Well, who's the person that can bring in people to help out with that? Your general manager, your coaches, right? They all talk to each other, say, hey man, this is a problem. So they the ones that address the issues with the team. But if you just let it stay that way, yeah, defense did do their job with the limited resources that you had. Y'all did your job. But what I'm saying is whose job is it to fix the offensive line? The GM, the coaches. You see this every week. Every week you see this. You be like, hey, I see this. Don't fault the old man. No, I'm going to give some fault to him too, because the simple fact that, here's the thing. Rodgers, okay, all right. His arm still works. Okay, wait. Let's go back to the game when y'all played Cleveland. Let's go back to that game just for a second. Let's go back just for a second. All right. So remember on that 4th down play, when he threw that ball over there where Judy was playing on the defender. If you slowed that play down, he had a wide open receiver that would have ran in for a touchdown. That would have gave y'all the AFC North in that game. Wide open receiver. But they were so concerned about Myles Garrett, not giving Myles Garrett the sack record. Okay, what does that make if I don't win the game? Who cares about him getting a sack record? But we gonna win this game. They were so concerned about Myles Garrett, and that's what threw them out of that game. So it has nothing to do with the offensive line, because they actually held up for him in that game. They was running away from Myles Garrett. If you slowed that last play down, and I've seen plenty of him slowing it down. He had a wide open receiver to his left, but he goes and throws it to the right on Jerry Jeudy. Of all defenders, he throws it on Jerry Jeudy. Y'all would have won that game. And the reason I say it was not all the offensive line is because of that play. They was worried about Myles Garrett. Again, let him get it. Who cares? As long as you win the game. But they was like, nope, won't be against me. Nope, won't be against me. And that was the problem. If he would have just said, okay, I got a wide open receiver. He just needed to wait a second or two. Bam. Touchdown. Y'all win the game. Y'all win the AFC North. Off that one game. So, yeah, I do fault him a little bit. Because of the simple fact that he is the game manager. And then when he started speeding up the plays, I fault the coaching staff a little bit too, because of the simple fact that he started speeding everything up and they started slowing him down. He looking at it, what you doing? I got this. Remember, he coached the people with the 12. He's the best at doing that, catching more men on the field. Because he be counting them. Speed up, bam. I got a free play. Hey, I had to give it to him as far as that. Rodgers has caught a lot of people. We still won it. Not that game. Yeah. Hey, listen, the game we had for the championship, for the AFC North, was a barn burner. I loved it. Hey, all came down to a kick. And y'all won. Yeah, y'all won that one. So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I congratulate them or whatever. But, hey, listen, now we got to just look forward to next season and see what happens. But with Mike McCarthy at the helm, I don't know, Tish. I don't know. 67, the greatest game ever. That was a great game. It was back and forth. You know what that game taught me? Neither one of us had defense. Neither one of us had defense in that game. That game was like, whatever. And it's just like when y'all went up on us, our defender fell, slipped and fell. I said, I was like, how's he that wide open? Oh, he slipped and fell. But hey, listen, And me too. I stay with my boys. I stay with my boys. I always ride with my team. And with riding with your team is that we're gonna win, lose, or draw. I was there when my team was sorry, and I was there when my team did great things. So it is what it is. For us to have a losing season, hey, it got Harbaugh out of Baltimore. So we good. He the NFC East problem now. So that means the Cowboys. That means the Eagles, and that means who else in that division over there? Cowboys, Commanders. That's their problem now. We ain't gotta worry about it. So, but like I said, for Tomlin to leave to replace that with Tom, no, absolutely not. No, he is not the answer. And the guy's like, what, 62? Something like that? You give him a 5-year contract, he's 67? No, come on now. Nah, all I'm saying is this, is that Art Rooney needs to make better choices. He needs to make some better choices. And then if y'all can't get a quarterback, if y'all have a winning season, especially if you see a good quarterback, y'all gonna have to start doing a lot of trading just to get, all right, we want to get this pick. We want to get this quarterback. How you gonna get a franchise quarterback? And what they was talking about this morning was, hey, listen, okay, if Rodgers and McCarthy are hooking back up, but is Rodgers going to make this decision like he did last time? Is he going to wait all the way until, I'm going to just wait until the end and then I'm going to make my decision? Dude, stop playing. You're not the Messiah. Get your stuff together. But that's your boy, Aaron Rodgers. You know how I feel about Grandpa Rodgers. But even when y'all play Houston, if y'all could have capitalized on the mistakes, y'all probably would have won the game. Y'all just couldn't capitalize on the mistakes, and their defense was just humming in on y'all. So minus, I think y'all should have got some calls, but it is what it is. It is. I'm not biased. I love our rivalry, but hey, when it's wrong, it's wrong. So, and when it's wrong. So. And they just should have did better. I just feel as though they should have been better. They gave us that game. Wait a minute, who gave y'all that game? Listen, when y'all played us, y'all earned that damn game. Hey, listen, y'all earned that. No one really expected that game to go the way it did, and I'm happy that it did. I'm happy that it did. And like with the Houston game, like I said, defense, they did their job. The offense couldn't do nothing. And I thought at least with DK Metcalf coming back, that y'all would have did something. Y'all ain't even go over the top. Yeah, I'm back on Houston now. But y'all, like I said, the defense was taking the ball. I mean, and then all the turnovers, fumbles and interceptions. And I'm like, his defense bailed him out of that game, pretty much. If it wasn't for the defense, Houston would have lost that game. I don't know what CJ Stroud was thinking on that game. He was just rattled. And then it took him into the next week where they lost. So, welcome back. Yeah, so, again, I don't understand. I really don't. But I will say this. I will say this. All of us need to get our act together, because for the AFC North to be like what we was last year, I was completely upset, embarrassed, because we are the toughest division in the NFL. And we looked at like that. We was looking like the NFC East. Yeah, after all that talk at our stadium. Yeah. Wait, did you see the videos from your stadium? Thank you. Appreciate it. Did you see the videos at the stadium? At the people, they was upset and they was walking out. It was just like, I can't believe we lost this game or whatever. And even Stephen A. and all of them was up there at the game. He did a show up there live, and he was like, oh, Pittsburgh, they're gonna win, they're gonna do this, they never lost. And I'm like, ain't looking good. It's not looking good, sir. And it didn't. It didn't look good at all. It didn't look good. I was like, I said, this game getting ugly. This game is getting ugly. But hey, is what it is. Is what it is. It's only two right now. Patriots and Seattle. And again, I'm going with Seattle. I'm not going with the Patriots. I don't like the Patriots. I've never liked the Patriots. Especially Tom just did it for me. And simple fact that he the only one in the league, only quarterback in the league with 7 Super Bowl championships. And just to think that his former team could get a 7th Lombardi trophy and give him that franchise 7. And then we got to hear this forever. Oh, we got 7. I am not for the tomfoolery today because I just don't want to hear it. I don't. But like I said, those games were great yesterday. I loved every bit of those games yesterday. I loved every bit of what's coming. And then you figure the draft is coming up. You got some young quarterbacks that's coming up out of here. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that tomfoolery. I don't, because you know what they're going to do. You know what they're going to do. They're going to sit here. They're going to be like, oh, we the greatest, we the best. And it's bad enough. You say I ain't going to the Super Bowl. It's bad enough. I see the Patriots playing. So if you ever see New England's the Patriots playing, on the tail, they have all the Lombardi trophies they won. Just imagine that they redo the plane and put that extra Lombardi trophy if they win the Super Bowl. I'm not for it. I'm not. I see that plane enough. And I see it all over the place. All over the place. And I'm like, how come I always see New England playing here? I'm like, why is the plane here? But I see it all over the place. But interesting. It's interesting. So, hey, for Bravo to do what he did, turned them around for 4-13 to play for the Super Bowl, had to give it to Mike Bravo. Hey, listen, his time ran up in Tennessee. Yes, I'm on live. I am. I thought you would have saw that. But if Bravo can turn a season around, a new coach can turn a season around. I don't know if my coffee is going to do that for y'all. I really don't. But hey, we'll see. Hey, you never know. He may come in with some ideas, some coaches, and next thing you know, y'all be like, oh, ain't nobody stopping us this year. But you never know. But y'all got to change up players too. Because, hey, if you don't get no younger people in that defense or that offense, y'all going to fizzle out. And it's even with us. Hey, you got to get some younger players out there. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I can't wait. I'm just saying. Oh, I got you. Yeah. So, but it is what it is. But like I said, we will see what happens. But like I said, we have our Super Bowl contenders. 2 going to walk in, 1 leaving happy and 1 leaving sad. And the one that leaves sad, I hope it's New England. I'm just saying, I hope it's New England. I pray they don't win the Super Bowl, because I'm not trying to hear they got 7 and all these bragging rights and no. Come on, Seattle. Hopefully that defense shows up and shows out, and then just go from there, because they say defense wins championships. So got the Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots. And it's pretty much a rematch of another Super Bowl that they played before. So New England actually won that one. So I think it's time for Seattle to get their get back. So, yep. Oh, I know. Generally when our teams get out, we be like, we not there. I was born and raised in California, man, so the Pats have a dark place in my heart. Okay. All right. So, hey, listen. I get it. I get it. Carolina fan. Hey, listen. And when Brady was there, I couldn't stand it. It's because, again, and if you looked at this whole thing with Brady, you couldn't even touch Brady. Then Mahomes happened. You can't even touch Mahomes. But hey, look what happened. I guess the money ran out because they was calling every flags on Kansas City. And Kansas City wasn't even in this year. So, my thing of it is that it's a whole new day in the NFL. And just imagine of how it's going to be next year. Hello, welcome in. Imagine how it's going to be. Imagine how it's going to be next season when all this is over and all these new coaches take the helms. And you just don't know what's going to happen. What team is going to do what? Hey, again, if the Patriots, if they end up winning a 7th Super Bowl, trust me, I hate the fact that Brady was so good. I love to hate him. Hey, listen, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I couldn't stand it. Whenever Baltimore played New England, we would just beat the brakes off of them. Finally, the Chiefs are not in the Super Bowl. Absolutely. So I got family up in Kansas City, right? And we battle all the time. And every time the Ravens and Kansas City play, they had our number. I'm like, ugh. So they were always calling, torture me. They like, oh, what happened? Oh, what happened with this? Oh, what happened with that? And I'm like, I got to hear this. So, but I'm happy. So I'm happy they wasn't in it. So as long it was nobody but them. But I do want to harp on this for a quick second. I do want to harp on this. Thank you. I do want to harp on this. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills had no excuse. Not one excuse not to make it to the Super Bowl this year. You didn't have Lamar. You didn't have Patrick Mahomes. You didn't have Joe Burrow. You didn't have no major quarterback that was in the league that could have stopped you from getting to that Super Bowl. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, you didn't have anyone that could have stopped the Buffalo Bills. Now, you get into the game with the Denver Broncos, and that controversial, was it a catch? It wasn't a catch. He took the ball. Was the man down? It's crazy. I teach high school literature, so the Ravens has always been beaten named at the, okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, so again, Buffalo had no excuse. And for them to fire Sean McDermott, and I listened to the owner's press conference, and he was saying that when he saw his quarterback crying, I knew I had to make a change. Yeah, but you see, when you take weapons away from your quarterback, i.e. Stephon Diggs, and now he's going to the Super Bowl, i.e. you took him away and you sent him someplace else, and you don't give your quarterback any other options to play in big games, then what you think will happen? I'm just saying, what do you think is going to happen? The end result is this, is that he had no excuse. None for them not to go to the Super Bowl. Not one excuse for him not to go to the Super Bowl. They should have went to the Super Bowl. They should have won it because all your major quarterbacks that could have stood in front of you was not there. So wait. I want to get this straight. So you have Sam Darnold and what's the Patriots quarterback name? Well, I can't think of his name right now. But you got them two going to the Super Bowl. Now remember, Sam Darnold was with Minnesota. Written off, right? He got with a coach that schemed him correctly. Now that man's going to play for a Lombardi trophy. He could be a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Go figure. It's not Mahomes. It's not Allen. It's not Lamar. It's not Burrow. And these what you call your great quarterbacks. You got two quarterbacks. Who the hell are they? And they going to the Super Bowl and about to play. But your big people that you would think would be there ain't there. Ain't there at all. So what does that tell you? The dynamics around the NFL has really, really changed. But again, like I said, as long as the Patriots don't win, that's what I'm happy about. I don't want the Patriots to win. Yes, the Patriots are there. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I really don't want them in. And what you mean we're back? listen, listen. Y'all made it to the dance. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Y'all made it to the dance. But I'm really hoping y'all don't win it. Y'all said our schedule was too weak. You know something? You know something? Y'all schedule was weak. I mean, any of them games, if you look at it, y'all played terrible teams. It is what it is. But I look at it like this. Any team in the NFL is a reputable team. So you see, y'all even Stafford for MVP? Hey, listen. But yet 9-0 on the road, only team is yes, absolutely. That is a stat that you can't beat. That is a stat that you can't beat. I heard that yesterday. But hey, like I said, y'all got one more game. One more game. Now remember, win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna do a show after the Super Bowl. So make sure you show up. We played the 3 toughest defenses in the playoff. Hey, listen, win, lose, or draw, make sure you show up. I will give you your flowers. I will give you your flowers if y'all win that game. We need. Okay. But again, y'all going up against a hell of a defense in Seattle. Hey, listen, I'm not downplaying anything. Y'all won the game. What I will say about the game yesterday is this. The game yesterday, if Sean Payton would have not went for it on 4th down, and kicked that field goal, that game probably would have been tied and went into overtime. Now, if y'all would have won, I'm like, hey, y'all earned that victory. But if wouldn't, we would have seen what happened. But we didn't. He didn't. Who you guys a better quarterback, Donald or May? You gonna ask me to make that? You ask me to make that kind of choice? Listen, like I was talking to someone about this. Check this out. You got 2 quarterbacks that they pretty much, Sam Darnold, they written off, right? They written off Sam Darnold. They was like, But now you got an up and coming quarterback. So he's really not really established. So I can't really say that I will go with one over the other. All I'm saying is who has the better scheme is going to win that game. And what Seattle has done for Sam Darnold is schemed up a play much better. We got the better coaching staff. Seahawks has no Super Bowl experience or. No. Remember, the Seahawks won the Super Bowl 2013. Remember? So they got it. But what I'm saying is this. You're going up against a defensive mind. And like I said, that game with the Rams yesterday, them boys were resilient. So we'll see. And you have to understand something. The Seahawks front 4 can get to you. They don't need the blitz. The front 4 can get to you. So the simple fact that we will see. You think he's the ultimate coach of the playoffs? I don't think so. I'm going to disagree with you. on that. But hey, February 8th, we're going to find out for sure. February 8th, on February 9th, I'm coming back alive. Said that about the Broncos too. I never said that. I never said that about the Broncos. But what I'm saying is this. On February 9th, I am coming live. And make sure you hear win, lose, or draw. Because if y'all win, I'm going to give you your props. Again, I'm going with Seahawks. But I'm going to give you your props if y'all win. And I'm going to even bring you in here on the show. See that little thing that's going across my screen right there? You can call into the show. But I can even bring you in live. So you think 23-20. Okay. All right. We'll see. We will see. Hey, listen. It's going to be a great game. I mean, it's just better when the Patriots win the Super Bowl. Nah, I don't think y'all going to win. But hey, it's a Patriots will heal them. Oh, Lord have mercy. You starting to sound like the Cowboys fans in here. Uh-oh, here we go. Seahawks winning. There we go. Hey, listen. Put in the chat. I see y'all watching. Put in the chat. Who y'all think winning? Again, I'm going with the Seahawks. I'm being biased because I don't want the Patriots to win it. I'm just saying. I just did for me. So May ain't rallying all that. Uh-oh. Listen, it's gonna be a good game regardless. But like I said, what Vrabel has done with the team has been amazing. But I'm a Bills fan also, so I'm biased. Hey, listen. We all sitting at home, and we got to watch it. But like I said, what Mike Macdonald has done with that defense out there has been unbelievable. He did the same thing when he was in Baltimore. And so it is what it is. But yeah, I am a Ravens fan. Right behind me. We got in there. I think Minna's going to turn us around. Me too. You know, I didn't know much about him, but I did see that he had a top 5 defense with the Chargers, and I saw a stat that was crazy. It was a crazy stat that on third down, no one scored a third down on them the whole season. Get Kubiak over here right after the bowl. Hey, listen, that's what I was hoping that we got for our head coach. I was really hoping that we got him for our head coach. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, he did. May Oweh have 10 sacks. It's all in how you scheme. Zach Orr was not the answer, and Harbaugh didn't want to go away from Zach Orr. And it was crazy that he didn't want to go away from him because I'm like, man, get out of here. No one's doubting New England. No one is doubting New England. What I'm saying is this. I'm biased. I am, because of the battles that we had with New England, between Baltimore and New England. I'm just biased. What I'm saying is that I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. But if you do, Mr. Torres, if you do, I'm going to give y'all your flowers. I am. I'm going to give you your flowers. But I tell you what even better. I like little wagers. I like little bets. Let's put a little wager on this. What be the wager? What would be the wager? I tell you, something that I normally do on my shows is this. I give out brown bags. So I have a nice little brown bag that's sitting over there, right? I have a nice little brown bag. Let me get it for you. Hold on. So my brown bag here, right? I always put this brown bag on if I make bets or whatever, or if I lose something, especially with Steelers. You see, I got Steelers sucked across the top. So I make little brown bags. So my thing of it is this, Mr. Torres. Hey, look, listen. Let's do this. If your Patriots win that game, I will wear this on the show. Giving you your props. But if Seattle wins that game, you have to wear one and you have to come on here. I will send you a video link. You have to come on here repping that brown bag. I'm just saying. I'm calling it out. Is that done? Okay. Then there's your bet. So I will send you a video link. You come in here, you throw that brown bag on, and you give me my props. And if I got it, I'll wear it, and I'll give you your props. I get that you waited long, and no one has ever seen the Bills in the Super Bowl. You're right. No one's ever. Wait. The Bills have been to Super Bowls. They just haven't won them. What? They went 4 times? 3 times the Cowboys whipped them? So it's just the simple fact that, again, Josh Allen had no excuses on this one not to go to that game. Josh Allen had no excuses. No excuses. He should have made it to the dance. He should have went, and he should have been there. So, okay. Hey, listen. It's going to be a good game. But I will have a show leading up, and my boy, my co-host, he'll be here too. So we're going to come up We gonna come back. We gonna have another show, and we gonna lead up to this. But hey, listen, this is the play. You said we all okay. Hey, listen, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you for repping your team. We would have wiped the Pats. Y'all would have whipped them, huh? listen, we gonna see what's gonna happen. I bought a shirt that says Cook caught it after Denver game because that's all that INT call was crazy. Yeah. Like I said, it's when was he down? When was he at possession of the ball? You know but this is what's gonna happen. The NFL is gonna look at calls like that and they're gonna make changes. Watch. Next season, that whole call is gonna be changed. Watch. They all, whenever they have controversial calls or anything like that, they always come back. We beat the Broncos in Denver. Okay. Josh Allen couldn't. Simple. Okay. All right. Hey, listen. Hey, like I said, it's going to be a great game. I can't wait. Hey, February 8th can't get here fast enough because that's going to be one to remember. We all going to be glued to the TV and we all going to have some fun. And wherever you're watching your Super Bowl at, hey, enjoy, have fun. You think you back? Okay. Like I said, y'all made it. Y'all can say something that the whole AFC can't done, that y'all at the Super Bowl. And just like the Seahawks, the whole NFC, no one can say anything because they're at the Super Bowl. So listen. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to jump off of here. Listen, Super Bowl window officially open. I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I got some other things I got to take care of. But, hey, like I always tell you, I appreciate each and every last one of you that come past here, that comment. This is what we're here for, to have fun. Have fun, rep your teams, come on in. We talk trash, and but Jose, don't forget our bet. Listen, if you lose, you got to come on in here. And if I lose, I will have that bag on for the show. That's just the way I do things. I get brown bags. Now, before I leave, I'm gonna give out some brown bags. And let me tell you who I'm gonna give the brown bag to. This is what I'm gonna give out. Sean Payton. I'm definitely giving him a brown bag for not taking the damn points when he had to. Because he had a chance to tie that game up and he didn't. He wanted to be aggressive. That sounds like a Dan Campbell move. Dan Campbell always go for it on fourth down instead of just taking the points. If you take the points, it's a little bit different story. And Sean McVay, I'm going to give you a brown bag also because you had a chance to do a 2-point conversion and you elected not even to take it, and you would have been down by 3. Because if you'd have been down by 3, if you'd have made it down there to kick the field goal, that game could have went into overtime too. Those are my brown bags for the day. But again, I appreciate each and every last one of you that come on here. Hey, February 8th, we are coming. He must have overrated head coach in the modern era. But he was at the NFC Championship game. Yeah, peace. Again, I appreciate each and every last one of you stop past to come past and always show me some love. We will be back at this. We're probably going to do one more show before the Super Bowl and then the show after the Super Bowl. Whoever wins, good luck to you. Good luck to New England and good luck to Seattle. I'm signing off.